One thing amazing about our father Joseph, the son of Jacob, the grandson of Isaac, the great-grandson of Abraham, Joseph. Did you know the 10 Commandments were not at his time? He was before the 10 Commandments by a very long time. When the wife of the equivalent of our time and age, the interior minister, when he worked at the house as a slave, at the house of the interior minister in Egypt, he was a very handsome, good-looking Jewish young man. The wife of the interior minister fell for him, and she tried to be with him. And he said, how can I do such a great evil in the sight of God? Well, there was no 10 Commandments to warn Joseph not to commit this kind of an act. But he reminded himself, I am in the presence of God. How can I commit such a evil act in the sight of God? He ran away, and the consequences, he was thrown in prison. She flipped the story and said to her husband, he tried to attack me. But then the Lord made him second in charge after Pharaoh over all of Egypt. And he was the reason for the salvation of his entire family. To gain the knowledge of salvation, I'm reminded I am in the presence of the Lord wherever I go. Lord, have mercy on me. Lord, teach me how to live for you. Teach me how to love you. Teach me how to remember you wherever I go. When you love Him that much, even when you are in the midst of people and they are all talking to you, but you are talking to the Lord, and you're still answering people, but inside I'm talking to the Lord. Now this relationship, no one knows. It's only Him and me. There was this saint who was very silent. He became a monk in a monastery. They called him the silent monk because he never spoke. And the only time when he came to speak, he would ask this, what time is it? Or what is the time? You know why? Because while he was silent before the whole world, before the people, and they thought there is something wrong with him, while he was silent, inside he was talking and he was saying, the train is approaching the station. The train is approaching the station. Prior to entering the monastic life, he would go out where the train station was, and he would stand there for hours looking at the train coming, stopping, people getting on the train and leaving, and then coming again, stopping, another group of people getting on the train and leaving, and another group, and another group. He realized, my life on earth is all about waiting for the train to come to leave this world. But the train will come sooner or later. It will come. I will never escape getting onto the train, because when the Lord calls me home, I have to get on the train. So he retreated from speaking, and he chose to speak insight to the Lord. The train, my train is approaching. Lord, make me ready when the time comes. Make me ready. The silent monk became a saint. Oh, what a saint. What a saint. Love the Lord. Just love Him. See, I want to come down now and beg you. Like go at your feet and beg you. Just love the Lord. Just love the Lord. And be happy. Be grateful of what you have. Don't dwell on the past. Don't dwell on the dark moments of the past. Whatever you have done, you have done. It's finished, done, dusted. Don't dwell on it. Don't say why. Don't say why. Don't have all those regrets, remorses, those bad feelings. Walk away from that. The enemy is trying to pull you down. You need to go forward. You need to move on. You need to see there is the light at the end of the tunnel. Don't stop in the tunnel. You need to come out of it. Keep on moving. Keep on going. No matter how hard it is, no matter how difficult it is, but keep on moving, because the light of the world has come. But before His coming, He sent His voice, which is John the Baptist, the voice to the Logos, who is Christ Jesus. He says, because in order to see me, I, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, you must hear me first. When you hear me, accept me. And when you accept me, I'll reveal myself to you only. It's a one-on-one relationship. It's personal. It's intimate. Why? Because it's based on love. This is the dilemma of the world. The people of the world do not understand the concept of love. This is why they deny God's existence. You see, because if you don't come into this love, you will never understand who God is. You'll never understand. And true love equals sacrifice. If you love me, you give your life for me. In marriage, will you take her in good times and bad times? Sickness and in health, and richness and in poorness? Yeah, Father. Will you take him? Yeah, Father. أبصم بالخمسة بالعشرة. Oh, yeah, Father. Yeah, I can't sign. I'm illiterate, but I can. I sign with my thumb. You sign the contract with words, but so hard to live that contract. So hard, because it takes sacrifice. It takes sacrifice, my beloved. Living with the Lord is not easy, because you're living with love. And with love, you need to sacrifice. For love to be true love, you need to sacrifice. And sacrifice is, you become very uncomfortable. I'm not used to it. I'm doing things I've never dreamt of doing in my entire life. I look like an idiot. Well, love will make you look like an idiot anyway, so congratulations. We have an angel here, it's all right. Wasn't he? It's a very handsome angel as well. Habibi. I love them. They're so innocent. Love the Lord, my beloved. Love the Lord.